Have you ever wondered why it seems like your dog is always staring at you? Or perhaps why they look at you before acting a certain behavior? There is an old saying by William Henry that states, "The eyes shout what the lips fear to say." In our case, what the lips cannot say. Let's watch this video and see whether that is true. In this video, we're going to be covering the 5 most common reasons your dog may be staring at you. According to AKC, American Kennel Club, there are many reasons why your dog may be staring at you. But one that stands out is that your dog may be staring at you because they are trying to read you. More than any other animal on the earth, dogs are intrinsically in tune with humans. This could be a byproduct of thousands of years of domestication and living together as family. Nevertheless, a dog's acute sense of our moods and feelings, gestures, and body language is phenomenal. The number one reason your dog may be staring at you is because they are trying to gain knowledge and assessing the situation within the context of your behavior. For example, dogs are quick to learn that when their owners pick up a leash, it is most likely time to go for a walk. Or when you open a specific cupboard, they are about to be fed. These corresponding behaviors occur through conditioning and even more prevalent in dogs trained with positive reinforcement methods. Your dog may also be staring for a more direct cue or gesture from you, such as to sit down, come here, or fetch. Since dogs are pack animals, social interactions develop bonding and they do not want to miss a chance to play with their favorite person in the world, so they're continuously staring at you to understand. Reason number 2 why your dog may be staring is because they are trying to communicate with us. William Henry's quote earlier alludes to how our eyes can communicate what our mouths cannot. For example, if it's time for a potty break, your dog might sit at the back door staring at you to open it for them. Other times, they could sit next to you gawking, trying to communicate to you that they are hungry or want to go for a walk. Dogs that are trained usually accommodate their staring with the behavior if staring has not stimulated the response they want. They could grab their leash in their mouth and stare at you, lay on their back trying to best communicate it's time for you to rub their belly, or even pulling you by the pants to a specific location if they found something, or they're trying to get you to go somewhere. This form of communication could also be highlighted when our furry friends are trying to tell us that they are injured or feeling unwell. So yes, staring has a plethora of meaning, and communicating could be your dog's reason why they are staring at you. Similar to them communicating their desire towards their owners, dogs could also stare when they have no idea what you want them to do. And this brings us to our third point of confusion. Do you ever talk to yourself while engaging in a task? Maybe when you're cooking or talking on the phone, and find that your dog is watching you closely, seemingly following every word? That is because they are usually confused. For them, you are definitely talking to yourself, but there's a voice coming from the other side of the phone. Or while you are cooking, there is no one there, so they're trying to figure who you are talking to. When they are intensely staring at you, they are trying to figure out what's going on. That is also because where your focus goes, our understanding is also linked there. Similar to our first point, but slightly different, is that dogs stare when they are confused. Our number 4 reason is compulsive behavior. Although this point is rare on its own and is predominantly linked to stress and anxiety in dogs, your canine friend could be staring at you because it's a reoccurring behavior. This behavior is a coping mechanism for dogs when they are stressed. It is usually accompanied with other behaviors such as pacing and destructive acts. A key differentiating factor is that compulsive staring is not directed at anything specific like the previous mentions of staring. Your dog could be staring at a blank wall, at a shoe, or even the grass, or even at you without them consciously doing so. And finally, our last reason why your dog may be staring at you is simply because of affection. They love you and adore you as their owner, their mom, or their dad. You are their world and their peace. You've been through thick and thin together, training them, feeding them, playing together, and sleeping side by side. A dog is the only animal on earth that loves you more than they love themselves. So when your dog is constantly staring at you, they are communicating affection. They adore you for who you are and who they are to you also. And my last point on affection is from the great Roger Carras. Dogs are not our whole world, but they make our lives whole. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.